Hey everyone, if you're building a computer, you might have noticed that there's sometimes like 2 CPU fan headers and then like 3 chassis fan headers, which might seem great, but if your case supports like 10 case fans, you might be wondering how you actually manage all of that. Can you actually end up plugging your case fans directly into that second CPU fan header if you really need that? And the short answer is yes, you can do that, but there's 3 main things that you might need to know about. The first thing is that you will need something in that CPU fan header. You can't leave it completely empty because your system just won't start up without it. The second thing to know is that actually you shouldn't overload a fan header, whether you're using a chassis fan header or the CPU one. Some people say you should only connect like 3 fans maximum to the actual fan header. You shouldn't do anything more than that. Other people say you can safely get by with like 8 fans connected to the same fan header. And yeah, I'd probably agree with that, to be honest, because most fan headers, whether it's CPU or chassis, most of them support up to like 24 watts. And unless you've got super fancy fans, they often only use like 1 or 2 watts max. Some of them use like 2 or 3 watts. But either way, you should get by with like 8 normal case fans go into a single fan header. In which case you can then come along and use, fan splitters and maybe connect 4 of them to one, CPU fan header if you need to do that. But obviously, if you've got even more case fans than that, what you might need to do is explore a fan hub, whether that's something like the Arctic fan hub that accepts SATA power, or something newer like Corsair's IQ system hub that can connect up to 24 fans. So you could do that. But obviously, if you're using a fan hub or loads of splitters, often they can allow you to connect to the chassis fan headers, so in that case, you might not need to use like the second CPU fan header. But if you really need to use it, then yeah, you can do that. I've run entire computer builds where half of my case fans are actually connected to the second CPU fan header, and there's been no issue with that whatsoever. But you should always check your motherboard specifications just in case that second CPU fan header, is lower power or something like that. But in theory, you can do it. But if you've got any further questions, please let me know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, please click the thumbs up button and please subscribe to see more short videos like this. Thanks for watching.